surprisingly, he was the one who asked, you see no police? I was like...
Yeah, because I know say, yo, me do something wrong. I know me do something wrong. And even when I come out, you know, and I talk to the inspector, I say, I tell him straight up, say, yeah, I know say, I do something wrong this, but in truth, I couldn't really do nothing for correct it, because I already crossed the stoplight.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Car Vibes.
We are talking about food.
Our topic today is food. So,
food topic? Okay.
Yeah.
But we are talking about food.
We're deciding what to eat for dinner, and we don't know. So,
The usual.
Hopefully, I googled some stuff today. Where Jamaican foods Jamaicans like to eat, and this is what Google came up with. So
KFC at the top, right?
What?
KFC at the top?
It said weird. KFC's not weird.
Weird. You see? Stop chop up the words then.
What is it? I said weird.
Guys, I heard weird.
Weird? Oh, weird coming in with KFC.
Yeah, weird Jamaica like to eat.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
Let's see.
Somebody blow them on somewhere?
Yeah, people eyes are blow them. I will be support them.
Alright, guys.
At least at the police.
Oh, guys, Manuel had his first chase down.
Guys, bucket list, we can cross the top. Police chase me down. Police chase me. Let me just tell you that synopsis of the story.
No, we starting with our stuff.
I'm suited.
But I can tell you about him extra police chase on a short. Anyways, no, he did not get a ticket. Thank you so much for the inspector that did.
He was reasonable.
Mandel honestly did not realize that the stoplight was on red. He hasn't. Neither did I. But to be very frank with you, I've never noticed that there was a stoplight there.
Who did?
Yeah, so the same thing. We didn't know that there was a stoplight. I guess every time we go that direction, it's always on green, so we're just shooting out, going. But this time, after Mandel passed, it's like, why everybody stop?
Yeah, because people on the two sides of the road.
It's like, why everybody stop?
And then
afterwards, you realize that there was a stoplight there, so the inspector was very great. See, I told the story.
No, you didn't tell it properly. The police have run me down. The police have run me down. Go in a Manor Park.
Oh, God.
Go in a Manor Park Plaza, the police have run me down. You get me? I say, and then when time I stop, I said to Julie, what are you sure we have passed and stop like that? So pretty sure we have stop. Because I never realized. And then, and then, we come out of the car. When I come out of the car, I see think somebody drive for park beside me. And I say, yo, the people can't wait.
They barred my side like they're saying, you know what? Can't escape.
When open the door, the man them not on a police car, The man just
regular car.
When open the door, inspector come out. One inspector and one detective come out of the car and say, sir, come over here. I'm like, yo, I want me to do.
Brought the stoplight. Funny enough, I usually check if I believe or think Mandel break a stoplight or a stop sign, I will check around and like, is there any police around? But surprisingly, he was the one who asked, you see no police? I was like,
yeah, because I know say, yo, I do something wrong. I know I do something wrong. And even when I come out, and I talk to the inspector, I say, I tell him straight up, say, yeah, I know say, I do something wrong this, but in truth, I couldn't really do nothing for correct it, because I already crossed the stoplight, the pedestrian crossing, I'm inlet upon the left. So I tell him, I just explain to him what going on. Police explain to me and just give me a warning, respect to that officer, because others, some...
It would have been a different outcome.
It would have been a different outcome.
Thank you. We thank you so much. Oh my. Only they're speeding around there just not to get hit. So we thank you so much, Mr. Officer. that gave us
Enough
supply.
respect.
Who is understanding? Not a lot of persons on the force
It was a genuine
is
mistake.
understanding. So we thank you so much because we couldn't afford a ticket. Really couldn't.
Alright.
Cannot. Now, back to what we were actually going to be doing.
Yes.
Food. So here are some of those delicacies, weird delicacies that the Google defined as weird for Jamaicans. Number one is bulla and pear.
Yeah, you
So,
know, I like that.
for persons who don't know, bulla is a flat round cake that has been part of the local food landscape for decades in Jamaica. And of course, you know avocado. What Americans call avocado, we call pear. So,
It's weird, American.
what you guys call avocado?
You guys call
you
football
guys.
soccer.
Alright, we're talking about food.
Handball,
So it is pear for us. So the pear for you is not the pear for us, but the pear for us.
What? What? I'm confused.
The pear for them is not pear for us. Pear for us is avocado. Avocado is avocado for them. Pear for them is like a mini brown fruit. Alright, next. Chicken foot in stew peas. I don't know how that considered weird though. I mean, I don't eat chicken foot.
Stew peas by itself is weird.
Mandel doesn't eat stew peas, that's why
I
he's
mean, I
saying
eat
that.
peas in no liquid. None whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Stew peas, pea soup, no.
He's
And it's not a matter.
He's not a true Jamaican in this sense, because Jamaican should love
No.
stew peas. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso.
You know this thing where Jamaican man loves about
Oh, the stew
Thai.
peas and Thai.
nonsense. Take it from me, eh? Nonsense. Not no gossip. In my mind at least. But personally, me hate to see peas in a liquid. Something about it just turned me off.
Yeah, Mandel
Peas in a
can't eat,
liquid.
so I have to eat stew peas all alone.
You know what I'm saying? But give me
Or
peas
out in
and rice.
Out in the streets.
Cook 2 pounds of peas and 1 pound of rice together. We eat it any day.
That's a lot of peas.
Yeah.
Anyways, leaving Mandel and him stew peas drama.
Peas liquid.
Next is jackass corn.
Hey.
So this is a very tough
This
So this is a very tough sweetie.
Which part of that sweetie?
Is that a sweetie?
That is nowhere near sweetie.
Oh.
Tough and dry. No flavor.
And it's very popular among the older I don't think it's sweet. It's supposed to be there. I think it's a treat. It's supposed to be a tough treat.
That treat. Treat to my mouth.
And it's very popular among the older Jamaicans, right? So jackass corn. I've actually never tried it.
Really?
Yeah, I have not.
Treat to your mouth. That's not treat. Remember me
No,
tell you,
thank
by the
you.
time you know tough cane, like really tough cane, where you have to char and make your jack on them at you.
Yeah.
Something like that, but worse.
Alright. Bustamante backbone.
What?
I don't know. But it says that it's made from coconut and molasses. I wonder if the Bustamante sweetie them at all.
Yeah, Bustamante.
Yeah, some little cube somewhere always is selling on white paper.
Oh, yeah, man, I know where you're at. That's actually sweet.
Yeah.
Bustamante backbone.
Backbone. I don't know, guys. If you know this Jamaican treat, let me know. Because it's
Somebody
the first time
can tell
hearing
me
it.
why it named Bustamante backbone.
Backbone and take out the backbone. Next, crackers and cereal, or otherwise known as crackers and porridge.
What you say?
Crackers and cereal.
Pronounce it again?
Cereal.
No, the first part. Crackers?
Crackers.
Crackers? So like some food. Crackers?
Yes. Crackers and cereal, or otherwise known as porridge. Crackers and porridge.
Crackers. Just saying.
Next, fishback. Fishback is the alternative for chicken back.
What?
Yeah.
Fish back?
Yeah.
What me I do with the fish back?
People eat it for real. It can be fried, steamed, stew, jerk. Well, not jerk, it's grilled, but it's the same thing.
Hold on.
It's an alternative for chicken back, yeah.
Hold on, let me get this straight. Oh! You cook
So, you know fish, I
back.
tell you how fish backs look.
Which?
You know how them fillet the fish? Ching ching, the middle, that's the fish back. The fish spine, yeah, that's fish back.
Why somebody want that?
People eat it.
Why?
People eat it, man.
You ever eat it before?
Oh,
Oh, because yeah, you're allergic to everything seafood. What the fuck? You don't know what you're allergic to. You're just allergic to everything.
I don't eat seafood. Fair.
But fish back?
Yeah, fish back.
Matter of fact, I can't leave fish because I always stuck on my throat. I just so bone, man.
So just imagine the people them who use the fish back. You get me?
Guys, I can't rectify
On the
this.
brave, you know, cause that a whole lot of bones.
I can't rectify and tell me if this makes sense. She allergic to seafood. She loves saltfish. She loves red herring. How that makes sense? Explain.
I just don't eat it.
She allergic to seafood, you know. I'm a see it already, you know. She come teeth out my shrimp and nearly dead in the house.
Yeah.
But mackerel, red herring and
Saltfish I'm okay with.
Gobble it up.
Allegedly, I did, first of all, let me say this. I was unaware he had mixed his food.
Lies!
I was unaware.
Me and I stand up there and buy the food.
I was unaware. Even though I stood beside him, my mind was not on Mandel ordering his food. I was thinking about my food.
Alright, so you're unaware, so we buy it. Fine. When I got the food and we were in the house, I say, this is shrimp.
I never hear you. I don't think about food.
Oh, you're not here.
Like, me legit
She have her own food.
I do have my own food, but you all know who has the other half. For them food tastes good when you TV it out. So I was just, following the trend.
You see it? You never
I literally would have
never prosper.
I felt like I wasn't going to make it through the night. That's how bad it was. I never felt good.
This is all me I hearing at the bathroom.
Good. As I was saying, I was unaware right up to the end. And it's not like it took a while for it. It's not like it took a while for it to
kick in right away.
Kick in right away.
That's why I feel all my food.
Felt it going up, feel right here, feeling away, and this is me trying to get it back out.
Yeah, I'm greedy.
Alright, next. Pear in soup. Alright, this is the first I'm hearing this.
What?
Pear in soup.
Oh.
This is the first I'm hearing this. It says, put diced avocado in soup to make it creamy and nice. Not gonna happen for me. I am a type of person, I love dry gungo with cow skin soup, with the beef and everything. Yeah, I don't want to pray in that. I never want banana in that. And people put banana in that. No thanks.
Pear in soup?
No thanks. Just like our cream of pumpkin soup, you have avocado soup. But no thanks. Next.
I want for these.
Ackee and chicken back. To Google, this is not weird. This is not weird, Google. This is good delicacy right here. Chicken back and ackee tastes great.
Ackee and chicken back go with anything. Matter of fact, ackee go with anything.
Mandel eat ackee as a side dish everywhere.
Everywhere.
But chicken back, dry chicken back, fried chicken back. Actually, those are the only two I like. I don't like nothing
Matter of
else.
fact, the only chicken back on me like.
Chicken back and ackee tastes really good.
Funnily enough, the only chicken back on me like is curry chicken back.
I'm not surprised because Mandel love curry and everything. I think he's part Indian, but the Indian part left him.
Yeah, because this is here and I work out.
Next is ackee and butter bean.
Ackee and butter bean. Me hear about that already, you know.
I've never tried. I don't know about it.
I think me ever try, but me hear about that already.
I don't know about it. Next, ackee and red herring. Yes, yes. Ackee and red herring tastes good.
Somebody can explain to me when I get out of there.
It tastes good.
Red herring
Love
just
it.
dry
It tastes amazing.
and tastes like
Especially
tastes
with
like
Solomon
shaving
Grundy.
cream.
Moment of silence for Mandel. Alright.
Just put
Next
that out.
one. Goat head soup. Otherwise known as manish water or goat ball soup. Anyone who really want put it
What?
to?
Oh, go to the reach of goat balls.
Some people don't use the goat head to make manish water, them use the balls.
Goated soup different from manish water, man.
Well, Google say a manish water. Somebody will tell you what it say.
I mean, me never drink none of them before.
But some people, they use their manish water. They started with the tribe and the intestines and the testicles. Tribe or slash intestines and testicles.
What is again? They start with the what?
They started with
With what?
the tribe slash intestines. The tribe. What's wrong with the tribe? What did I say wrong?
Well, on, pause. Pause.
What did I say? Why are you laughing?
Well on. Based on my knowledge of the English language, tribe referred to a group of people.
No, but you know Jamaican, they must say tribe and bean.
Exactly, tribe.
So what am I say?
Tribe.
Alright, tomato.
No, they're two different things.
Tribe and bean.
Tribe.
Tribe and bean. What is wrong with what I said? Tribe and bean.
This for you.
Tribe. Oh, tribe.
Wow. Wow.
Tomato.
No.
Anyways.
No tomato, no tomato.
As I was saying.
Tribe and bean.
Thank you for the correction. Tribe.
I try.
Tribe. Alright, I get it.
One of a P, one of a B.
Yes, I get it.
Interesting.
Thank you for the correction. Now I get why you were laughing, but you could tell me before you start laughing.
Why? Why would I do that?
Alright. Next one, saltfish and susumbo.
First of all,
What?
but don't about that. I think I've seen it before. I never eat it because why? So man make me eat it.
I don't even know how they turn that into an edible thing at all.
Salty, susumba. I don't know what kind of flavor that it offer the spectrum. I don't know what that is. The people who love susumba big up for
So
themselves.
susumba is known as the gully bean. It is highly nutritious.
They're right. And the gully that I'm steal. I have to eat.
Next, turn cornmeal. Hate it. Known widely regarded as dog food, which is literally what I was about to say. This delicacy is still consumed by many Jamaicans, which is also
I
true.
remember it tastes, but
Daddy can make it for you. Listen to me. Dog food.
No, I wouldn't say dog food.
No, it doesn't say. That's what I said. I was about to say dog food, but I finished reading what it was saying and I realized it said dog food. It is normally known as dog food because that's what a lot of people feed their dogs. Legit.
Poor people food.
It's poor people food, but I don't like turn cornmeal, so that's why.
You don't like cornmeal, why the point?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna like
I don't eat mackerel and I would give it to the cat.
You know,
I had a cat.
You know right about no. I feel like some mackerel too expensive to get a cat. You know how much you have mackerel?
Back in the day, mackerel wasn't that expensive, so probably that's why. But I don't have, bear in mind guys, no, I don't waste food like that to give it to the cat. I don't own a cat right at this present moment. I would do one of these days. But no, I wouldn't give them mackerel same the way. I would have preferred to give it somebody on the street who really need the mackerel. I just don't eat mackerel.
No, me wouldn't want a cat one.
Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Thanks.
Bully beef soup. There was a beef.
What? Oh.
Which Jamaican really eat this bully beef soup? And if you guys don't know what bully beef is, it's corned beef. Who makes corned beef soup? And if that is, and if that actually exists, how does it taste?
Yes, like
curious.
like beef in soup.
Curious to know how that tastes, cause I love corned beef, you know. But that's something.
Sounds skeptical.
Yeah, you know. Next one, bun and patty. Actually, I don't know how people do that. Bun is so sweet. Then the patty, bun and patty together.
Patty not sweet.
Patty not sweet, but the patty itself have its own thing I go and fit where you got add it to the bun. Bun and patty. I've actually, it's not that weird because it's not and it's not that uncommon because I've seen people eat bun and patty all the time.
I mean, it's like cocoa bread and patty. That's replaced with the bun.
Yeah, but please guys, why?
Still you can't get over tribe.
Fish and bun. Fish and bun?
depends on the fish, like sprat.
No. Again, I don't eat. See, I don't eat.
Can people eat sprat and bread? So.
That can be eaten. Sprat and bread is literally like the 5 loaves and 2 fishes in the Bible story.
Who would tell that?
I said it could be.
Tap tell life for the pen.
Bread and ripe banana.
Yo, that used to be my daily.
How Google said this is weird. This is good food.
Remember when time my father used to go up on the
breakfast.
farm, and every time I go up on the farm, we get a grotto bread and a ripe banana. Big up to Coronation, big for
Guys, listen to this next one. Bread and condensed milk.
Yeah, I know that.
I've tried this once in my life, and I must say I don't like it because first I don't like soggy bread, and the condensed milk make the bread kind of soggy and sticky.
It depends on the bread though. I think for this, a bread with butter like something like bread would be better.
You mean grotto you're talking about?
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't like grotto bread, so. That about the door.
Evacuate. Go out to the car.
Ah!
Can't enemy and grotto can't stay in this
When I
car.
close the door. Close back my door myself. Sure. Next, grapefruit and condensed milk.
You lock.
Grapefruit and condensed milk?
What? Grapefruit. Actually, me know grapefruit and condensed milk can make juice.
Grapefruit?
Yeah, but grapefruit. Man, juice them attack.
No, I never said that. Yeah. No, like lime and salt. Actually, my brother used to love eat lime and salt when we were young. When we
What?
were younger. Yeah. Java, literally, we cut the lime, them, dip it with salt and start eating it. I was like, how you do this and it just say so weird?
You plan for your picnic?
What? What that mean?
God, that mascot nature.
We were literally bean sprouts when we were young.
You still eat it?
No, him don't eat them something there.
That's what you call it.
All passion, he used to eat passion and sugar, passion by itself. We wonder how him eat them, but he just did that.
But just trying to mind him secretly still eat it.
No, him not eat it for true. Him stop. Like after you grow out of your phases, you have some phases where you're a little bit you stay in and some you don't stay in.
A lot of my phases I'm still there.
Which phase is still in?
Worry yourself.
Next. Mango with salt and pepper.
Yeah.
A half ripe mango. It's consumed
like-
with
just like
salt
Joe
and
Plum.
black pepper.
I not eat it, but it's just like Joe Plum to me.
You eat juplam with salt and pepper?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And sugar.
What if the juplam is green? It is juice. It turns into juice. Juplam and greenness now work with me.
No, man.
I don't have the time for that. Juplam for ripe, juicy. You bite to see it run down.
See?
Alright.
You need some of these things to straighten you. your immune
Next one,
system.
my favorite, sky juice. And how Google can go there. Google said this is weird.
I mean,
Sky juice is the best.
Sky juice is literally syrup in a bag.
Yeah. Or in let me just change it for the
Syrup and
Americans
lime in a
them or the foreign peoples them. Sky juice is legitly snow cone but in a bag.
It's for people's them.
The foreign peoples them, yeah. No. Next one, dumpling and butter. This is very tasty. I don't know what Google is talking about. Dumpling and salt would have been weird. But
You know,
dumpling
me
and butter is fantastic.
You know, throughout all my years, I never eat dumpling and butter.
What? When mommy used to cook our pot of boiling things, you get what I say, our boiling things then. And the chicken or the meat kind or the veg is not ready yet. Me and my brother just take out a one dumpling and cut it up in a different slices and throw a little chiffon butter on it and we're there. Yeah.
One over there.
We show a little chiffon butter on it and we're like, yeah, dumpling and butter and it tastes good. And nothing can else than that when you're hungry, you know. Nothing. Dumpling and butter, yeah. Those are it is. Next is jelly coconut or trash with sugar. They're referring to the jelly.
The jelly trash.
Did we just witness an almost accident?
Yep.
Alright, so the jelly. Go on, just. Oh, So jelly coconut, the jellies itself, that's what they were referring to. With sugar, and that actually tastes
Yeah,
good.
that's actually tastes good.
Next, patty and ketchup.
What?
I don't know who does that.
How you eat patty and ketchup? I understand patty, I understand ketchup and bread. That is good.
Patty and ketchup. Alright, so Google, you are right about that. That's very weird. That's very weird. Patty and ketchup. I don't know if that and the saltfish and susumba is weirder, but that's definitely weird. Last but not least, last but not least, asham. Asham? Asham.
Yeah, me hear about that.
A sweetened powder made from corn. Now, I've never tasted this before, and even though they used to sell it at the school gates when I was going to school, still could not afford it at the time because I grew up poor. I'm still poor, but still.
You can't pour and drive car, no?
Mandel, you do realize that half of the car them come from the ghetto, right? How is that possible?
No.
Can't pour and have a car.
can't.
I can't listen to that nonsense.
Can't pour and have a car.
I'm not listening to that nonsense.
I won't tell anybody.
When everybody can calculate all of the car them that you can find in the ghetto, it could have mass produced the amount of them you find uptown.
I will never tell somebody that I am poor. I am broke right now. There's a difference.
Well, technically, I don't drive. I don't own a car, so I am broke and poor. Two things that don't go well together. Now, guys, as I was saying, that was it. What Google said that Jamaicans eat, weird stuff. More than half of them that they weren't weird. Were like the chicken back and ackee, red herring and ackee. The fish back is not weird because it's actually common nowadays.
Which part of fish back come on?
It's common in the ghetto. In the poor, in the lower class, it's very common.
You see?
But it's not that common anymore. But it used to be common when it skyrocketed the price for chicken back.
Clearly, me not poor. Cause me never know about that. First time I hear about it.
I've heard about it. And it came over the news. It was a big feature on TVJ, for those who know that station. Now, as I was saying, when they come to speak. That's what Google said, that Jamaicans eat some weird stuff. It was easier to Google that than Google weird foods around the world, because some of them we honestly
we take a next detour.
we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know how to describe how that is, but we can relate to Jamaicans food, right? So it's easier to do that. So tell me what you thought. Was there anything that stood out? Definitely the susumba and saltfish, and the patty and ketchup for me definitely stood out. Mandel seemed to be flabbergasted over the fish back.
Fish back.
So Mandel's literally stuck on the fish back, but I'm not, because I've heard it before. So, the bully beef soup. That also was a very weird one. Corned beef soup. Never heard of it. You? Yeah. So those are a couple of weird ones. I don't know where Google got that one from, but if that really exists in Jamaica, tell me how it tastes. I am curious. But anyways, guys, this is Julie signing out and thinking what we should eat for dinner.
Big up yourself.
Bye.